There are important dates around the year that, when we know how to take advantage of them, they help us to make rapid advancements in our lives, healing faster, harmonizing all that surrounds us. July 25th is one of these dates, and today I want to explain how can it help you. And I have created a sacred ritual that you will have available so that you can use every year. Let's understand July 25th, also called the day out of time. So we have 13 moons every year. Every moon takes a cycle of 28 days, and this means that we have 364 days. This means if we have 365 days in a year, there's one day left. This day is the day out of time. The solar year starts on July 26th every year, and it ends on July 24th. And why it starts that day? This is because this is when Sirius begin to rise and aligns with the sun. Our sun goes around the orbit of Sirius, and it is known as the God star, our mother of the sun, because the sun is orbiting around Sirius. It received information from Sirius, and then it transmits out to the entire solar system, and this includes planet Earth and all human beings. During July 25th, the day out of time, we have a doorway that allows us to have a karmic reconciliation. This is where the karma is not recorded, because the energetic nature of Sirius, when it connects with the Earth, and we have a period of 24 hours in which the recording is not taking place, this is the best moment to heal karma, to prepare to receive the new wave of frequencies that are coming into planet Earth, that will start with this new solar year, and its peak is on the Lion's Gate, on the 8-8 portal. So today is a very sacred time. It's a very special, and it is a time of full resetting. You have an opportunity to heal, to liberate wounds, patterns that you have outgrown throughout the year, for the evolution that you have gone, and for all the inner work that you have gone through all this last year. It is also a time in which you can reconciliate, purify, and in preparation for the harvest that will come with the Lion's Gate. In ancient Egypt, there was a time in which the Nile was flooding and receiving all the crops around the Nile when the star Sirius was rising up. And this is the time that represents great abundance and prosperity. This also is when takes place during the Lion's Gate. We have a powerful transmission on the Lion's Gate about abundance, and it is incredibly powerful. It is a long guided meditation, transmission, activation, initiation, and it's beautiful. This heart opening, it prepares you to receive abundance and allow the flow of abundance to come into your life. Unlock all the blockages that may have been in your life that prevent you to receive. Also, we have another program called The Art of Receiving that we have been recording and doing as well during this period of time, that also enhances with these frequencies time for abundance and for prosperity. All the links will find in the description below. So every planet has a different vibration, and it creates a geometry. When this vibration, the frequency from Sirius, is coming through the sun, and from the sun coming to the earth, we receive these frequencies. If we are aware of them, we make a conscious choice to receive them. When we do so, we can receive the benefits of the transmission of every planet that is sent out and broadcasted into the earth. That's why We also share information about certain astrological alignments, because the broadcast of specific energies on planet Earth affect us in a way that we can harness these energies and evolve in quantum leaps. Yet, if you are ignoring it, if you are not attuning to it, if you are not here receiving the frequencies and going through the activations, is like you cannot receive it. You do not have activated the signal to receive all these frequencies. Imagine that you have a radio and there are all these channels that are broadcasting information. There are channels about music, about news, and many other things. Yet if your radio is turned off, you cannot receive all these broadcasts. That's why it's so important to be here today. Thank you, to spend time for yourself, to receive, to connect, to receive all this information, not only for what's going on, but only to do your inner work. Otherwise, you cannot help this, help yourself in this leap in consciousness. So the galactic year, as I told you, starts on July 26th. And this is the preparation for the abundance on the Lion's Gate. The number 8 also carries the frequency of abundance as well, with this infinite symbol also carries the infinite flow of abundance. During this portal, the star Sirius is sending their broadcast to the sun with a new codex of life. And then the sun goes through a whole reset, and then it goes starts to emanating this reset to the earth and the whole solar system with a new codex of life. This codex of information is received through the body, through the cells, then activating the DNA and unlocks new DNA. This year we are receiving from Sirius the frequencies of the new earth. This is very special, because this is what we will keep receiving up to now, awakening to the remembrance of the unifying aspects of all duality, to live in unity, to live in harmony, and start moving in community, cooperation instead of separation, instead of competition, living from the heart instead of from the mind, and living in the consciousness of the fifth dimensional density and beyond, in multi-dimensional states of consciousness. I will link a channel that I received from the White Lions from Sirius that you can listen as many times as you need, and it will help you to harmonize your field and prepare for this new timeline. Sirius also represents Isis, the ancient Egypt goddess, the mother of love, the mother of abundance, of the crops, and that flood the entire Nile, bringing prosperity to the whole civilization. This is what is exactly happening internally within you. Sirius is sending this new codex of life that will flood all your energy system to prepare you for this new level of awareness, of light, to prepare to embody this frequency of the new earth that is also called the Golden Age. And if you want to receive more information about the Golden Age, I also have several videos that explains in depth what does it mean and how you are raising your consciousness and how you are changing your reality. So the more that you embody this frequency, you can then manifest out into the world, and this frequency allows you to activate the abundance code. August is always a time for harvest and expansion and abundance. I will share in the description below these links so that you can receive all these codes, these frequencies, and align your consciousness with abundance and prosperity. At the level of the soul, you may feel some connection with Sirius. many people have deepened their spiritual path for a while, and some of you may feel a connection with the blue star of Sirius. This star prepares the soul to incarnate on planet Earth before incarnation. And there are many counsels from Sirius that helps the soul in the process of ascension while being on Earth. And this is a deep connection between Sirius and planet Earth, because we receive the support to do this process. And this process is happening right now. And the whole collective is invited to walk through this process and access the new Earth, the golden age, this new state of consciousness. Since we entered the Aquarian age in 2020, we have been receiving the frequencies and the information that is changing our operating system from the Piscean age, that was the age of separation and division, and in which the mind was controlling everything, to the Aquarian age, the age of unity, balance, harmony, the age of the heart. And these codecs have been even more potent since 2025, when the crystalline grid of Earth was completely repaired, and the frequencies could come through and then move through around the planet and reach every sentient life in a potency like never before. The codex that is broadcasting every year is living in the consciousness of the fifth density and multi-dimensional state of awareness. This means that we need to recalibrate our bodies, our cells, and ignite the remembrance within us to live in such high frequency. That's why you may feel exhausted, you may feel some need to deep rest, and your whole body is recalibrating to these high frequencies of light as you start releasing the density that no longer resonates with this timeline. When the cell starts to activate and to ignite, then you consciously activate the remembrance of your original divine design. And this is what we are preparing to do step by step. It is also, I also have a program in which I offer the full restoration of the original divine template that allows you to hold the higher frequencies without collapsing, and allow you to vibrate in the frequency of light and love. During the Lion's Gate, a window opens and you have the opportunity to cross the veils of illusion and make quantum leaps in consciousness. When you do that, your whole reality rearranges in a more harmonic way. Your life starts a new chapter, more aligned with who you are becoming. And this year is especially important because we are going through many deaths. And after the death, there comes the rebirth. There are 8 solar portals along the year. One of them is the Lion's Gate, that is helping us to shift into this new timeline reality. Because when this window opens up, the Earth is aligned with Sirius, and Sirius is aligned with the center of the galaxy that is sending the frequency of Source itself. This alignment also happens during winter solstice on December 21st, when we have complete alignment with the center of the galaxy and we receive the source codes straight away. The more that we align with the source codes, the more that we return back to our original nature, which is love, which is harmony, abundance, peace, and wisdom. And your soul is asking you to make all the necessary internal shifts, purifications, and alignment so that you can return to your original divine design. For today, the July 25th, the day out of karma, and especially to prepare for this moment of the Lion's Gate, I prepared a sacred ritual that will help you to release a highest amount of karma, and you can use this ritual every year. It is timeless. It will help you to remember that when we align with the cycles of the earth and the cycles of the stars, we can harmonize even faster our lives and live in complete harmony with all that surrounds us. And this is our goals. Also, the transmission, the day out of karma, it is held in the program, the short program that is enhancing your prosperity, that you will find in the description below, in case you want to receive the purification that will help you to accelerate this transition into this new timeline. Also, during this day out of time, this is a great moment to release all that prevents you to experiencing joy in life. So life wasn't meant to feel difficult and hard. And the problem is when you start being attached to the pleasures and seeking only the pleasure, the culture of instant gratification of life, this is not enjoyment, because this is the pendulum that goes from the instant gratification to the absence of it, and then feeling completely the opposite of joy, and feeling or sad or pain or all the emotions that are related to it. So because pleasure comes and goes, the ultimately brings suffering with the absence of it. What not makes you happy, because you are the source of happiness, is what brings you goodness. So again, this is a good day to release all that is not really bring you the deep, profound state of happiness that you already are. The rest is just noise. The rest is something that doesn't allow you to feel the true essence of yourselves, which is happiness. Okay, if this message resonated with you and you feel called to continue walking with this path, you will find more teachings, guided meditations, links to our community in the links below. And I'd love you to welcome there. Thank you for walking this part of the path with me. Keep choosing love, and until the next video.